Sincerely, I don't understand anything anymore. For some time now, my husband hasn't been paying attention to me at all. It's as if I didn't exist in the house anymore. Frankly, I don't know what to do anymore. He's going to have to explain this change in his behavior. That's the one. I thought he'd already left for work. I hope he didn't hear what I just said.
So, you're talking to yourself now?
No, that's not it at all, darling. It's the way you're behaving in the house with me at the moment that's making my head spin just a little.
Yes. Up to that point?
And yes, darling, because lately I've noticed that you don't pay as much attention to me as you used to. You don't pay me any attention at all around the house. It's as if I don't exist in your eyes anymore.
It's true what you say. You know, since the birth of our fourth child, you've let yourself go too much. On top of that, your body has completely changed, and your tits have radically changed shape.
You mean, you're disappointed in my physical appearance now?
You know, I love you, and I'm grateful for the children you've given birth to. But I can't lie to you, you just don't appeal to me anymore.
But how can you talk like that? Don't you know it's not easy to breastfeed, raise and educate a child?
Yes, I know. But for me, there's no reason to let yourself go like that. If we don't find a solution by then, I'm afraid our relationship won't last in the long term. That's all I had to say to you. Good day to you, and see you tonight, because I'm off to work.
Okay, have a nice day too.
Thank you.
Now I understand why my husband is no longer interested in me. I absolutely must find a solution. For I will never allow my home to be destroyed. I'm going to talk to my girlfriend soon. I hope she'll help me find a solution to this problem we're going through here. Without further ado, here we go. But how can he tell me something like that? Without knowing it, he had sincerely offended me. Now I have to do everything I can to find a solution. Wow, Cindy, you've completely changed. I never thought I'd see you like this again.
After the birth of my fifth child, my husband and I agreed to a complete makeover. I went to the hospital for a complete makeover. And I assure you that where I am, I'm like a young girl.
In any case, it shows, and I'm very proud of your new transformation.
Oh, thank you so much, Tanya.
You're welcome, Cindy. You know, I came to see you about a situation that is currently happening in my relationship.
Ah, yes. What's going on in your relationship at the moment? What? Your husband's telling you this now?
Oh, yes, Cindy.
So how did it go when you gave her that reproach? Did she take it badly?
I noticed right away that she had taken it badly.
Okay, that works. Why don't you offer her a little facelift to fix everything that's wrong with her body?
What? Suggest my wife go in for plastic surgery? Never. Basically, I don't like anything to do with surgery. And as a Christian, I can never advise my wife to have her breasts done, or her bottom.
I'd forgotten you were a Christian. I understand your point of view perfectly on this subject.
And yes, my friend, you know I love my wife very much. I just want her to pull herself together a little bit.
All right, my friend.
As I was saying, Cindy, I've totally lost confidence in myself. And my husband just makes it worse. All I want to do is get my breasts done like you did.
What's up? Didn't you tell me your husband hated this?
Yes, it's true that he doesn't like lifting at all. But I'm going to go against his decision. You know, I don't even want to say anything to her before I go and fix my udders.
And you think he'll be pleased when he hears about this?
I don't think so, but hey, it doesn't matter what he says. I'll do it anyway.
Wow. You look determined and overconfident.
And yes, Cindy. I'm sick of him blaming me all the time.
Okay, girlfriend.
Later on, you'll give me the address of the place where you had your surgery.
Okay, girlfriend, I'll give it to you for sure.
Good, at least I can count on you. It's a good thing you're here to support me, and to back me up.
You're welcome, Tanya.
I feel ready, more than ever. Tonight, it's going to be hot. I'll finally be able to enjoy myself with my colleagues. Here we go.
Come on, darling, aren't we going to your gala dinner? You see, today I dressed up for you.
Oh, calm down, girl. Did I tell you that I was going to leave with you today?
But darling, you don't have to tell me, do you? Because we didn't usually go together.
Yes, it's true. We always went to my gala dinners together, as colleagues. But the problem is, you're not like you used to be. That's why I don't want you to come with me. I don't want to introduce you to anyone else, because you're not presentable at all.
What's up? Me not presentable?
Yes, I'm talking about you. You're completely degraded. Only 4 children, and you're already like this. Imagine if you'd had 5 or 6. Where would we be? I can no longer introduce you to any of my colleagues. Because you frankly disgust me. I don't feel like sharing my daily life with you anymore.
But how can you talk to me like that? Have you forgotten that I'm your wife? The children I have made are not for the happiness of our couple? Why do you complain so much? You know, I am really getting tired of the way you treat me around the house. I have taken 4 human lives. And instead of encouraging me, and helping me to correct the damage, you prefer to push me down, and destroy me almost every day. You know what, I've already made up my mind to go to the hospital and get better. Don't worry, soon you'll hate me.
Misunderstand how? Stop me right now, this music you sing to me every day. Because you and I both know that no one is going to perform plastic surgery in this house. I hate it so much. Well, I don't have too much time to talk with you. Have a good evening, and enjoy the children. Goodbye. Ciao.
Wow, was it me he was talking to like that? He's going to regret it for the rest of his life. As of tonight, I won't even sleep in this house. I'm going to sleep at my mother's with my children tonight. It's over now. I've had enough of this humiliation. That's what's going on in my relationship with my mother. I feel so humiliated on a daily basis.
Oh girl, I've taken note of everything you've just told me. I'll talk to your husband, and bring him to his senses.
Okay, Mom.
And as far as the facelift is concerned, I sincerely advise you against it, because you're still too young for it. And besides, you're a Christian. You know, girl, you're an exceptional girl, and very beautiful. You just need a little more confidence, that's all.
Okay, Mom. I get your message.
Perfect, my daughter. Well, I'll be off to the supermarket in a minute. See you later?
Yes, see you later, Mom. I have the impression that my mother didn't understand what was going on in my home. I feel deep down that if I didn't act, my marriage might fall apart. I'm really afraid that my husband will go out and find other girls. I absolutely must get my udders and face redone, and make myself more presentable in his eyes. I will try to put a plan in place, so I can be away for a few days to do my plastic surgery. As I was telling you, Mom, tomorrow's the day I was supposed to take a few days off with my girlfriend.
Perfect, my girl. I think it would do you a world of good.
Oh yes, Mom, it would do me so much good.
Okay, girl.
I sure hope you can handle the 4 kids I'm leaving you.
I'll try to keep them as busy as possible.
Okay, thank you so much, Mom, for being there for me. It makes me happy to have you by my side.
You're welcome, my daughter, it's normal.
Well, it's time for me to go and make up. I managed to escape them all. Co, you're not beautiful. Co, you're not presentable. Co, you're degraded. It's all over now. No one can make me feel uncomfortable again.
Luckily for her, she's gone to see her mother with the kids. I'll be able to breathe easy again at home. I really hope she'll come back in top form, so she can seduce me again. Because with the routine that had settled in between us, my heart wasn't warming to her anymore. I hope she'll take some good advice from her mother, and come back to me in force.
I'm almost there. I can't wait to see the final result of my facelift.
Where did our mother go?
Your mother has gone to visit her girlfriend. She'll spend a few days at her place before coming back.
Oh yeah. For what reason?
She told me she was too tired and needed a few days rest.
Okay, that's a little weird.
Yes, it's strange, but I understand her perfectly. Because it's not easy managing all 4 of you at the same time.
All right.
As I said, this operation will not be without consequences.
All right, Doctor, but I can't lie to you. I'm determined to do it, whatever the risk.
What? Are you sure you know what you're saying?
Yes, Doctor. I'm very sure of myself.
I don't think so, ma'am. You know what, a facelift is a surgical procedure, and like all surgery, it carries certain risks, such as infections, bruising, and in rare cases, unwanted scarring.
Okay, I see, but that doesn't scare me. Yes, Doctor. What's your opinion? What about breast implants?
Wow, you fascinate me, lady. I'd never seen a woman as determined as you. You know what? Breast implants are used to increase the size or shape of the breasts. It's a popular option for women who want to improve their figure or regain the volume lost after pregnancy or weight loss. The results can be very satisfying for some people. However, it's important to remember that breast implants are foreign bodies, and can lead to potential complications. These include asymmetry, infection, chronic pain, or the need for revision surgery in the future.
Okay, thank you very much, Doctor, for getting back to me.
You're welcome, ma'am. Do you still feel like doing it?
Yes, always. I want you to do the same thing to me that you did to my girlfriend recently.
Okay, fine. If it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me then. So we are not going, ma'am?
Yes, Doctor, we're not going.
Do you have any idea how much time Mom will spend at her girlfriend's?
No, I don't know that at all.
I agree.
At last, I'll be able to recharge my batteries in peace. I hope my husband likes it. Because I'm tired of the insults, and the threats he's always making to me. Enough is enough.
Frankly, I don't know what's going on anymore. It's like my wife doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Because since a little while ago, she hasn't picked up my calls. I do hope she'll call me back by then. I really regret arguing with her.
As I was telling you, within the next 2 days, things are going to get back to normal in your life.
All right, doctor. Thank you so much for operating on me. I feel much better already.
Perfect.
As for my breasts, when will they return to their normal shape?
In a few days, ma'am. Don't forget to thank God that your operation went well.
Okay, thank you very much, doctor.
See you later, madam.
Yes, we'll see you later, doctor. I can't wait to go and see my husband, to show him my new face and my new breasts. I hope he'll accept me again.
Honestly, this woman is driving me crazy. She hasn't called me back since yesterday. I'm off to see her at her mother's today, because I can't stand her absence in the house any longer. I miss my children very much, and I miss her very much too.
I hope Mom will give us some news today.
I hope so too, brother. But it's still weird, what's happening? Because Mom has never done this before.
Yes, sister, it's very strange what's happening. Because Mom never turns off her phone.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking too. Maybe where she's gone there's no network. Let's remain confident, my brother. By the grace of God, she will call us today, to reassure us of her absence.
Okay, sister, you're absolutely right. Let's do it that way, then.
In a few hours, I'll be able to leave this hospital and get back in touch with my family. I know they must be worried about me. Because it's been over 2 days since I turned my phone off. How good it is to take time for yourself, and to be able to breathe just a little. I can't wait to see my family again.
I'm very surprised by what you've just told me. How come she left the kids with you and went on a trip with her girlfriend?
I couldn't tell you. You'll have to ask your wife yourself.
Okay, and do you have any idea where she is now?
No, she didn't. She hadn't given me any details.
Since when does my wife go on vacation with her girlfriend without me knowing about it? I'm completely overwhelmed by what's going on right now. I sure hope she calls me before the end of the day.
I hope so too.
Thank you so much, doctor, for what you have done for me. I am so happy with the results.
Okay, I'm very happy with the result too. I think it looks great on you too.
Thank you so much, doctor. Now I can't wait to introduce myself to my family.
I wish you all the best for the future.
Thank you very much, doctor. I can't wait to see my husband's reaction.
Wow. My daughter, why did you do that?
As I told you earlier, it was because of my husband. He kept telling me that I wasn't beautiful enough and that he didn't like me anymore. You know, Mum, after hearing all that, I ended up losing my self-confidence, and I thought these operations would make me more attractive to him, and save our marriage.
Oh, darling. I'm so sorry you felt you had to do that. Don't you know, you're beautiful and precious to me? You didn't have to do all this, girl. You're one of a kind, and I love you just the way you are.
Oh, thank you so much, Mom. It makes me so happy to hear that from you. But you know, it's just that everything got so complicated after a while, Mom. I was afraid of losing him, and of no longer being desirable in his eyes.
Oh my daughter, I'm here, and I'll always be here for you. True happiness is found in self-acceptance, in the confidence we have in our own being.
Yes, I can see that now. Thank you, in any case, for supporting me at such a difficult time in my life. Thank you so much for being there for me and supporting me.
Oh, you're welcome, girl. That's all right. You can always count on me.
Okay, thanks a lot, Mom.
Wow. What did I just hear like that? My wife dared to do this to me? But how do you get cosmetic surgery? Who really advised him to do this? She'll hear from me right away. Since when do you make decisions like that, without informing your marriage partner? On top of that, she knows very well that I don't appreciate plastic surgery at all. Honestly, she'll be hot today. But honey? What possessed you to have that facelift and those breast implants? I don't recognize you anymore. It's ridiculous.
Look, I know you don't like this at all. It was because of your constant threats that I did this. You kept telling me that I wasn't attractive enough for you anymore, that I'd lost my charm. I thought that if I did these operations, you'd finally find me desirable.
But darling, I never wanted to push you into this. You're the one who went too far. I loved you just the way you were.
You know what? You don't realize the impact your words had on me. I started to doubt myself, to feel bad about myself. I just wanted to be the one you wanted.
I bitterly regret behaving this way with you. I should never have said those things to you. I'm sorry. But you know I love you, no matter what you look like. These operations won't make you more beautiful in my eyes.
It's too late now. I made these choices, and I have to live with them. But I want you to know that it wasn't easy for me to make this decision. I was afraid of losing you, and I lost myself in the process.
Listen to me. I want you to know that I love you, for who you are, for your personality, for our connection. Appearances may change, but our love should remain strong regardless. Honestly, I didn't know you were that serious about it. Otherwise I was already going to apologize a long time ago.
It's too late, darling. You're the reason I had my body butchered. I couldn't take it anymore. That's why I made the decision to get a makeover.
I sincerely apologize. Please forgive me for all the pain I've caused you. I feel really guilty. And I'm bitterly sorry for the way I treated you.
Okay, honey, I hear you.
What's wrong with you, honey? What's wrong with you?
I'm honestly starting to feel an aching pain in my chest.
Oh right, you want us to go back to the hospital?
No, darling, I just have to take my pills. Because the doctor told me I shouldn't stop taking pills for the rest of my life, otherwise I'd have excruciating chest pains.
What? I don't want that at all. I absolutely don't want you taking pills for the rest of your life. Frankly, I think the best thing is for you to get rid of those things they've put in your chest. I want you to stay natural, because I've always wanted you to be natural.
All right. The doctor told me that if I took this off, my chest would be worse than before.
Oh, my wife, it's no big deal. Because I don't want you to suffer next to me anymore. I want to love you unconditionally and stop focusing on your looks.
All right, darling, that makes me so happy to hear that, coming from you.
Oh, you're welcome. That's normal, my wife. I don't want to see you suffer anymore. I love you so much, and I don't want anything bad to happen to you.
Okay, thanks a lot, honey.
You're welcome, my wife. Soon, we'll make an appointment for you to have all those implants removed. I promise you, I will never reproach you on this subject again.
Okay, my darling, thank you so much for being a support to me.
You're welcome, my wife. It's normal. So, Dad, why were you so anxious to see me?
My son, I am very disappointed in you.
Dad, I really don't know what you're talking about.
How did you get your wife to have plastic surgery?
Dad, you know, I didn't even know she'd gone and done that.
You're saying this to me? By threatening your wife and denigrating her looks every time, how could you not want her to do something like this? Really, my son, you've disappointed me. For this is not at all the upbringing I gave you. When you were still with us, did you ever see me disparaging your mother's looks?
No, Father.
Don't you know that a woman's body changes after multiple births? Normally, you would encourage your wife to exercise and control her diet. But you preferred to denigrate her. And now she'd done the irreparable.
You know, Dad, I bitterly regret the way I behaved with my wife. However, don't worry at all, because I'm already trying to make things right with her. I'm aware that the words I've spoken in the past have affected him enormously. But now, I'll never do that again.
It's a good thing you've come to your senses. Because, if something bad had happened to your wife during these operations, what would you do?
Dad, you're absolutely right. Because, if anything bad had happened to my wife, I would have blamed myself forever. I promise I will never speak ill of my wife's looks again.
I do hope that you will respect your own words.
I promise, Dad.
Okay, son, I'll be leaving soon. Good day to you, and see you soon.
Okay, thanks a lot, Dad.
My love, I wanted to take a moment to tell you how grateful I am that you have accepted me as I am today. I've had my breast implants removed, and I feel so good in my own skin. I don't feel any pain today. You don't know how much this means to me.
My darling, I love you just as you are, with all your imperfections and qualities. You are unique and special to me, and I would never want you to change, for anyone.
Your words touch me deeply. I was so afraid of not measuring up, of not being good enough for you. But you've shown me that true love goes far beyond appearances, and that helps me gain self-confidence.
You're incredible, and I want you to know it. Your inner beauty shines through every gesture, every word you say. I want you to feel good about yourself, to see yourself through my eyes, because to me, you're perfect.
I still find it hard to believe in the perfection you describe, but I'll do my best to build up my self-confidence. Thank you for supporting me, for reminding me that I am loved despite my doubts and insecurities.
Together, we can overcome anything. You're strong, courageous and capable of achieving great things. I'll always be there to support you, encourage you and remind you how extraordinary you are.
That's exactly what I need. With you by my side, I feel able to face anything. Thank you for giving me the strength to be myself and to love myself as I am.
It's an honor for me to share this life with you. Never forget that you are beautiful, intelligent and loving. Believe in yourself, and you'll be able to accomplish anything you set your mind to.
I promise to do my best to believe in myself and to make our love grow with each passing day. Thank you for everything, my love.
I love you more than anything, my darling. And I'm proud of the extraordinary woman you are.
dear brother and sister in Christ. It is written in Ephesians 5, verses 25 to 28 this. Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church, and gave himself up for her, that he might sanctify her by the word, having cleansed her by water baptism, that he might make her to appear before him glorious, without spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but holy and without blemish. So husbands must love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. You know, a husband is encouraged to love his wife sacrificially, to be ready, to give himself entirely for her, and to regard her as precious, pure and holy. This means that the husband must be willing to support, protect and encourage his wife in her spiritual and personal growth. He must treat his wife with respect, dignity and consideration, as his equal and partner in marriage. He must not threaten his wife in any way, nor make her feel uncomfortable in the marriage. A husband's love for his wife is a reflection of his love for himself. By loving and caring for his wife, he nourishes and strengthens their relationship, creating a healthy, harmonious environment for married life. May God bless you abundantly, dear brother and sister in Christ.
And that, my brothers and sisters, is all for this video. If you liked this video, don't hesitate to like it, comment on it, and share it with your friends and family, so that just one soul may be saved and restored. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Andre's Workshops, so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. May God bless and protect you. Your sister Pelagie.
And your brother Andre.
And that's it, brothers and sisters, that's all for this video. If you like this video, don't hesitate to put a like on it, comment on it, and share it with your friends and family, so that only one soul can be saved and restored. And please, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Les Ateliers d'André, so that you don't miss any of our future videos. May God bless you, and protect you. Your sister Pelagie.
And your brother Andre.